The SK-37 Decimator B, as it is officially called based on the Unreally Start book, is an advanced prototype variant of the SK-27. This plane is based heavily on the real-life Su-37 Terminator and was popular to fans who wanted to have a plane in-game. It was also flown by notable pilots such as the Yellow Squadron, Gelb Team, and now half of the infamous Crimson Team. However, despite being a prototype and being hyped up as an agile super maneuverable fighter, it is by far the worst prototype fighter and quite possibly the most disappointing plane in the game. I do not have a lot of good things to say about this plane. The stats may show a better response and turn rate as well as having the same speed and yaw as the FS-15. On paper, the Decimator should be able to perform similarly to the FS-15, but this is all a lie. When put into use, players will soon realize that the SK-37 is not as good as advertised. Kinda like how the Russian military performs in Ukraine. To add to the deficiencies this plane suffers, the SK-37 has a notably larger than normal hitbox. Not to say that flankers are large planes, but will take more missile hits if you try to outturn them. Here is an example when you get overwhelmed with missiles and you use no flares. It has noticeably slower acceleration and is not as fast as one would think. This plane also suffers from most missions due to the lack of air-to-ground weapons and being limited to 2 weapon slots rather than 3. You can only rely on this plane to fight in pure air-to-air missions and ones where you know you won't get overwhelmed. For special weapons, you only have a choice between MLAA and SAA. MGP is your only multi-role weapon and there is really no point in using it because you already have a gun and standard missiles. If you want to perform well in this plane and not get shot at from all directions, you must use your specials from long range and break off from the engagement as much as possible. Pull away any straggling fighter that comes towards you and only engage them from outside the main furball. If you put yourself in the middle of the dogfight, you can get shot down easily. To ease the pain of flying such a difficult plane to use throughout this game, the type of module you have will be very important. I highly recommend flares because of the likeliness of you getting hit by missiles more often than any other plane. Even they cannot prevent you from still getting hit by a stray missile while they are on cooldown. The SK-37, despite being marketed as a super maneuverable fighter, has quite possibly one of the worst AOA rates in the game. If you use said module, you will find that the movement is very slow and just like real life, will get you killed by a missile that you were trying to dodge. But if you are successful, you can add your stunts to the next aerobatics compilation. not forget how to combat against the SK-37. The Decimator that your enemies use have better AOA abilities than you, especially if they are flown by Crimson Team. For the ones flown by non-bosses, they require 3 missile hits, just like the VX-23 and FS-50. If they are flown by Crimson Team, they are going to take much more than that.
Die!
For skins, we have the blue and white Monarch skin, the regular Federation skin and grey variant, and 3 different variations of the Crimson Team skins which look like they are from the Chinese aerobatic team. If you don't like the available skins as well as not look like a tanky, there will always be a wide selection of skin mods. Choose whichever you want. I will not judge you. Thank you for watching. You know everything that I know about the SK-37, so go out there, become a Peacekeeper, roleplay as Yellow 13, and claim that you have the most powerful and super maneuverable fighter in existence despite reality proving otherwise. That is it for the video. You can find me again in my next how to video. See you soon.